This is a little something I wanted to start pretty much documenting. Is the start of my living dex for the past couple of weeks, days, all that kind of stuff. I've been transferring over Pokemon from my Pokemon Pearl and Black and White, and slowly getting everything from my original playthroughs that I did as a kid and teenager up into Pokemon Home. And I decided I'm going to take on not one but two challenges of a shiny or a Living Form Dex light version and a shiny Living Form light version. So basically this is just going to be the little show off to start the documentation process and show off what I have so far. So I figured we'd start off with, of course, I have pages for the starters. And let's see, that's Gen 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8. And then I'll have one for 9 here soon. But this is the first page of shinies that I have. I caught a bunch of shiny Beldum for Community Day and Pokemon Go. I got this one from a trade, this one from a trade, but I have 2 of these in my Pokemon Go account. This is my Haxorus from Black or Black 2, I think. Got that in a random trade. And then a shiny Pupitar that I got. And what playthrough did I get that in? It was either Pearl or Black, I think. One of those two. But I got all the evolutions and then a couple extra EVs for when I want to do more evolutions. And this page right here, this page means a lot to me. So this golem right here, this golem is the very first, whoops, very first shiny I ever got. Not my OT, but I got it on my friend's profile. So I found a shiny Geodude, and I didn't know what shinies were back then. And I saw a gold Geodude. I'm like, why is this Geodude gold? Something's wrong with it. Something's going on with it. So I said, I'm going to catch it. So I caught it, and then I leveled it up in battle, and it turned into a Graveler. I'm like, oh cool, a golden Graveler. A little golden nugget. And then I traded it from my friend's account to mine so that I could have it. And little old childhood me totally forgot that Graveler evolves once you trade it. So eventually I'm gonna have to find another Geodude and possibly a Graveler just to say hello to an old friend, pretty much. This Mew, I don't remember who I got it from on the GTS, but whoever I got it from I traded, and this has been one of my most prized possessions just because it's a shiny Mew, and I've had this thing since Pearl, and I'm so glad I was able to get it from Pokemon Bank up into here. It took me a bit to... I pretty much found a 3DS with Pokemon Bank still on it and Poke Transporter and stuff like that, because I totally missed the deadline to download it before the eShop shut down, but it's whatever. Same with the shiny Latios. I don't remember who, when, where, what, why I traded for it. But it's a shiny Latios, so I'm happy about that. Deoxys, same thing. Not my Deoxys. But, you know, it's a shiny Deoxys. How often do you see that? Registeel, also same thing. And Lunatone, as well as the same thing. This Light Bolt / Electivire, again, same thing, but I'm really not going to complain because I got all these from the GTS, and I don't remember what I traded for them, but I mean, I was happy to get a bunch of shinies at the time, because it was right after I found out what shinies were, because for the longest time I didn't know what shinies were. And yeah, here we have just a bunch of Terra types that I've gotten from random trades that I want to keep, slash cool Pokeballs, like a Applin and a Victory Ball. That's kind of cool. and a Eevee and a Beast Ball, Bulbasaur and a Safari Ball, and stuff like that. I think all that's really cool. I don't know why that's in here. Regular extra trades, nothing insane. These are all mystery gifts I've gotten so far from pretty much doing trading from like Scarlet and Violet over, or Sword and Shield, just random mystery gifts, Pokemon Go mystery gifts, stuff like that. I'm slowly starting to collect the Gigantamax forms of everybody, because these all have different forms when they go into Gigantamax. Slowly collecting a bunch of Meltan, because I know people look for them. In my challenges box, I'm slowly... There's a couple of challenges I want to do in a couple of playthroughs, so once I beat some playthroughs completely, we'll be going back through and playing more. This is an original Aggron I had from my playthrough of Ruby, beating the Elite Four. This is my original Luxray. Oh, that's not mine. Who's Lyle? I don't know who Lyle is. Just some extra legendaries. These are Pokemon I got from friends that I don't know if I still talk to, haven't heard from in years, but I want to hold on to them just to... It's just one of those things where they mean a lot to me because they were my friends' Pokemon. This Groudon, though, is actually... I wish that was my original Groudon. I don't know where my original Groudon is. I'm actually kind of upset that I can't find it. I can't find my original Groudon, my original Palkia, a couple of originals that I can't find. This was originally Surf Pikachu. This was the first Surf Pikachu that ever came out. It would have been cool to keep that with Surf, but I had to delete that in order to get it off of Pearl into Pokemon Bank. And here's the start of the Living Form Dex. Light. So I'm going to do living forms, just not gender differences. Everything is Pokemon Go stamps from here. These are all mostly me from my account. And it's one of those things that slowly I'm going to start getting all of the Pokemon. And then I'm going to get all of the Pokemon with at least one of my OTs, whether that be from older games or newer games or anything like that. And then I want to do something with like all the Pokemon with one of my OTs, so probably Coltrane. Fun fact about this Zapdos and this Moltres, they are my original Moltres and Zapdos from Pokemon Leaf Green. I don't know where my Mewtwo went. I don't know if I caught Articuno because that's not mine, but it is what it is. But yeah, and then after I move on to all Pokemon with one OT, I kind of want to do all Pokemon from their game of origin, because I think that would be amazing. And then if I feel up to it, even go with... Oh, where'd that go? Where's my other controller? Here it is. Original Warlord, in order to unlock the Regis. And then original Relicanth as well. So those are pretty cool. Those are like 20-year-old Pokemon. I need one more Deoxys to finish this. Is there only... Oh, there's 4 boxes, okay. This... not that one. This one. This Manaphy right here is the original Manaphy from when you got the egg from Pokemon Ranger and transferred it over from Ranger to Pearl. I actually had a lot of fun doing that as a kid, because I actually liked the Pokemon Rangers as a kid. Um, and I actually took it with me on one of my playthroughs and got it up to level 100. So there was, you know, our original Victini from, I think it was a pre-order bonus from Black or White 2. Because I remember having a code inside of one of my game cases. Something like that. I don't know if that basculin's in the right spot. Let's see. Nothing really too much to call upon here. Furfroos are annoying. Just like everybody knows, I'm gonna have to do everything I can to get Furfroos. Gonna have to go through to get another Silvally and another Cosmog, so I can have Cosmoem, and then others. I have another Tapu that I need to put in here, but I want to get it ghost stamped, so I might as well trade it now. Meltan, and then we're in Gen 8 and Legend Arceus, and then the start of 9. Haven't really done too much, so there's that. I have nothing in my shiny Living Form Dex yet, but I did something, let's see, what was it, last night? 2 nights ago, where I finally took everything from Legends Arceus, the Living Form Dex I had in Arceus, and transferred it over here. And it hurt me to do that because that's the first game I completed it in, and it's probably one of the only games I'm going to complete it in. So to have all of them in the same box, or in out of the game pretty much, and in this, it sucks. But I kind of kept it in box form because I wanted to distribute the ones that I had to fill in, and then the ones that I already have doubles of, I kind of wanted to keep in the Arceus. That's why I have it labeled Arceus Dex. I think that's all I have to port on so far. Yeah. So this is pretty much the start of my Living Form Dex, and then slowly gonna fill it in. I just need to start organizing a little bit more, and then we'll see how far I am along. I need to transfer a little bit more from Pokemon Bank up into here, and we'll go from there. And get some more legendaries from Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, Violet, Scarlet, finish that, and we'll have some fun.